more can I say?
Top Billin. All right, Top Billin, back at it again. It's another flock party with your boy Top Billin here, the Underground King, Murph Baldwin. So, man, just sitting back, chilling and relaxing, thinking about that Baltimore Ravens wide receiving core for my man Action Jackson, who I think is going to have a big year. Going to really put those haters to bed, but I'm already here trying to wake that ass up. So make sure you check out part 1 and part 2 of my Lamar Jackson study if you haven't already done that. I delved into just the throwing portion of his game because I think that he's criminally underrated in that aspect, and many people try to boil his game down and just disrespect it, right? It's not even coming from a place of analysis. It's coming from a place of prejudice and people, what they probably thought about him when they saw him in college. He's since evolved his game. The guy can absolutely spray the ball all over the yard. Man, he's got some throws that just make your jaw absolutely drop for sure. So, and keeping up with that, though, and thinking about the guys and how they've revamped the receiving core, of course, you already got one of the top 5 tight ends, maybe top 4, and my man Mark Andrews there. But being able to surround him with like talent, bringing in a Sammy Watkins, who I've already done something on as well. Make sure you check out the Sammy Watkins material there. And then the drafting of Rashod Bateman, and then where they were able to get him, it's looking like it might be a version of draft grand larceny. Straight up, man. They done went out there and heisted that man out the draft. If you look at his skill set and where he was prior to, or maybe this time last year prior to the draft, or in the offseason period leading up to college football, many people used to bombard my college football content talking about it's going to be between Rashod Bateman and Jamar Chase for who is the number 1 wide receiver in college football. So whatever happened last year, of course, in a pandemic season. You got to strike that from the records pretty much. He's still that same guy. And he very much reminds me of one Steffon Diggs. I've already done a film study on him, so this is not going to be a film study, just a reaction, just from me. I just wanted to know what was up with this man in camp or mini camp, or whatever you want to call it right there, and leading up into training camp. I'll be honest with you, I normally don't pay attention to that type of stuff. I try to decompress, and if I'm not working here doing the film studies or doing my content or whatever, I try to decompress and do other things just to keep my sanity, baby, because it's going to be a long-ass regular season, and, of course, with the Baltimore Ravens all the way through the playoffs and everything like that, right? Perhaps leading up into that Super Bowl victory. So we shall see. It's going to be a long road to hoe there. The AFC is absolutely loaded with great teams, man. Got the suck-ass Kansas City Chiefs fans always up on the content talking that shit. But, of course, you got to give mad props to the Buffalo Bills, to even the Pittsburgh Steelers. Man, a whole load of teams in the AFC and in the NFC as well, man. It's just going to be some good football. I can't wait, but definitely want to decompress here a little bit on the channel before we ramp that up. So just went back and was like, man, I wonder what's going on with my man there, and just checking out some clips. So I'll react to some of these clips here and talk about him in that comparison to Steffon Diggs as well. So, man, without further ado, man, let's go ahead and get into it. Obviously, I'd be remiss if I didn't start right here. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen all this stuff. However, you ain't seen me react to it, so it ain't a party till your boy come through. Now, listen. Going against the great Marlon Hump, one of the top 3 cornerbacks in all of football, and being able to go against this man every day in practice, not to mention Marcus Peters and some of the guys that they have on the other end or the other side of the ball, it's going to be worth his weight in gold. And, man, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention, of course, Tylan Wallace, Devin Duvernay, James Prochet, Miles Boykin, all these guys that they still have in tow that can definitely benefit from a guy like Rashod Bateman coming in with all that energy. It's probably going to take everybody's game to the next level, so that should be dope. But you know what it did for my boy Marlon Hump right here? Check this shit out. Oh, come on, man. You ain't supposed to be doing that to Marlon Hump. Marlon Hump was like, what the hell? Come on, let's check this out. We're going to have to go in a little closer on this one. Check this out right here. He hit him with the 2, like right away. You guys know a boxing combination, right? He hit him with the 2. Brought it back to the 1. Look at my man leaning, right? He leaning like smooth criminal out here and got Marlon Hump leaning all out. Muscle relaxed him into a coma down there, and look at the separation. That new strand of COVID is out, baby. So your man ain't trying to take no chances, right? He said 6 feet at all time. Dr. Fauci hooked him up, told him 6 feet. He said he's going to listen, right? That's what we do, baby. We listen. So your man listening right there, 6 feet of separation on Marlon Hump. Marlon Hump can't turn and run with the transition. You know why? Because as great as his recovery speed is, sell, no tell, right? A seamless transition to be able to stem this to the post. And look at that, 6 feet again. Marlon Hump still running upfield. Your man's bending it to the post. Marlon Hump don't know what's going on. First of all, he's running with a muscle relaxer. You can't be running out there, right? You just got hit with a muscle relaxer. All your shit going to give way and everything, your bodily functions and everything. Probably lose control of your bowel movements too, if we're going to be honest about it. But check it out. One more time. Come on, hit him with the 2 outside. Ooh, nasty, man. That's cold. That's on Marlon Hump. I don't want nobody to come in here and be talking that shit. Actually, you know people still going to come here talking shit because you know what they got to do. The same old read from the go along, get along game script that you heard every dumbass on Twitter say, or you heard somebody on Facebook or whatever you guys be on, TikTok and shit. But Lamar Jackson can't get it there. Man, get the fuck out of here. Watch football. Don't skim it. Lamar Jackson can't get it there? Shit, what is this right here then? Anybody remember this one right here? I forgot to mention Hollywood Brown. I like Hollywood Brown. I don't think Hollywood Brown is a number 1 receiver. I think there's a reason why they go out and get a Rashod Bateman. You get a Sammy Watkins. Hollywood Brown can be a very productive 1,000-yard receiver, but I think he's someone's complimentary receiver to a number 1 receiver. I know when the coming out, everybody's looking for the next Tyreek Hill and all that. Maybe he grows into that. I don't think he's tough enough to be a Tyreek Hill or some of these other guys like that. But I do think he has a ton of talent. But he's extremely frustrating if you watch the Baltimore Ravens like I do. Check this out right here. Anybody remember this? You got people always talking about some of the concept that the Ravens run. They run NFL concepts. People are always worried about the run game shit. The run game could look like some college shit. The NFL concepts are definitely had in the passing game. Now check this out right here. You have Willie Snead here. I believe he's on a corner route. Miles Boykin, he's running a drag. My man Mark Andrews here, split off. He's running a dig. So you can see the levels concept here. Backside with a numbers grip. You got Hollywood Brown running to the post. Lamar Jackson puts it on him something serious. Won't go down in the records. The haters don't never see it because they don't actually watch football. But look at this. Look at this throw, man. Anticipatory throw. He got him. You can't see it from that particular angle, but check this out. Anticipatory throw. Nails it. But look, can't bring it in. And it wasn't even the fact that, yeah, he had some guys draped on him or whatever like that, but it got there. Look at that. It hit him in the hands. Hit him right in the hands and in the stomach. He just drops it. That's not a damn good throw from your boy Lamar Jackson there. Check it out. Standing tall and talented in the pocket. Lets that bad boy go. Hits it. That's the kind of shit that I think a guy like Rashod Bateman comes down with, or at least he gives you a better chance. The toughness is there. He's not going to be worried about somebody being draped over him. Very much like a Steffon Diggs for sure. All right, routes on air here. Look at him run this numbers grip. So outside the numbers. He can't throw outside the numbers, Cletus. He can't. Well, give him some guys who can catch outside the numbers. How about that? But obviously he can throw outside the numbers. Make sure you check those Lamar Jackson studies out. But look at my man get flat down the line of scrimmage, or flat down the faux line of scrimmage coming out of this break right here. Want to be able to run that flat to be able to cut down on time and distance with the ball through the air. Sell, no tell, right? It's looking like it's vertical until it's not. Sink those hips. You see him sink those. Damn, he's super sinking them hips. Like, come on now. Man, might be a male exotic dancer when his career is over, sinking his hips like that. Now, what the hell? Man, getting low, coming up out of his stance, right? The lower you get, obviously, the less of the transition. Good Lord. I can't even concentrate. This man's getting damn low. Get low. Like Lil Jon and them back in the day. I look at him, cut it flat to the line of scrimmage, show those numbers, hands catcher, get out of there. Action Jackson, baby. You already know what it is like that. Love that route right there. That's something that's going to be tough to defend right there, especially when they add an out and up portion of it. Full transition, be nasty. Now, what do you think about this man as the Z receiver, right? Back off the line of scrimmage, being able to be put in motion. I'm liking a lot of these Z receivers these days. Think about that. Another one, out route to the other side right there. Think about a guy like a Deebo Samuel or, these guys who are able to do stuff behind the line of scrimmage or behind the line of scrimmage. Actually, Devin Duvernay will be that for me for the Baltimore Ravens. I may have something on him soon. Yeah, man right there is a damn freak because he's legitimately a running back at the wide receiver position and been able to get the ball into his hands and let him create from scratch. Devin Duvernay is that dude. But able to have guys who can flip each other's style. Rashod Bateman could definitely do that. We see right here, I like seeing them in transition. In motion there, and we know Baltimore motions you to death. Great route right there, natural hands catchers. That my man Tylan Wallace, look like Tylan Wallace right there too. Tylan Wallace can definitely do a lot of that Z receiver type stuff as well. So it's looking like they're working at the Z right there. Nice. Thinking about some of the stuff this man can do, I totally forgot about this catch right here. Look. Oh, one hand. Come on, man. Listen, I heard low-key my man don't even need hands to catch the ball. Let that sink in. Tell me this shit wasn't hard, though. Look at that. Man getting vertical on him. By any means necessary, going out and catching that bad boy. Look at them hands. Extra Charmin soft hands right there. Being able to hold on, help your quarterback out. Touchdown. Love it. Speaking of my man Diggs here, man, I love me some Steffon Diggs, man. And I was thinking, when it was rumored that he was going to be leaving Minnesota or Minnesota was going to trade him or whatever like that, I was thinking, man, he's going to go back to Baltimore, back to Maryland, back home to Maryland. Damn. Love that man at Maryland. That shit would have been awesome. But, hey, getting an even younger version of Steffon Diggs, right? A 21-year-old version. Let's go. So your man right here, you can just check out his ability to get open quick. Maybe not necessarily on this route. Look like he's playing around with Levi Wallace here. But look at it right there. Creating that separation. Bad throw, though. And it still ends up being picked. But look, too much dancing right here. But I'll show you another one right there. But by any means necessary, he can get it done, right? Depending on the time that you got right there. Being able to negotiate, right? Check the route negotiation here. Being able to jab him. And then kind of reset on him. Let's see right here, right? Originally jab him, reset, just to get him to kind of open up, just to kind of get him to tell what he's wanting to do. But, hey, Levi Wallace is like, shit, whatever you want to do, we can do it, baby. So he's mirroring right there. But, damn, that inside jab right there got him, right? Pulls it back to the outside just to stick that foot in the ground. And hitting with one of them Rod Strickland Jones, and then right down the line of scrimmage, just a bad throw there out of the framework there, and actually ends up going to Levi Wallace. But you can check it out a little bit better on here and tell me this doesn't remind you of Rashod Bateman. Same route right here, but look, much cleaner, much cleaner. That's exactly what I expect from a guy like Rashod Bateman. Eventually, right? Even Steffon Diggs wasn't Steffon Diggs right away or whatever like that. It probably wasn't until his 4th or 5th season that Steffon Diggs even got 1,000 yards. So imagine that. But look at him. Route negotiation right there. Gets Levi Wallace to open up, right? Getting open up like a Dear John letter, right? But you can see him, right, pressing it vertically up the field. And then, no, sir. Look at that. Hitting with the that is that Rod Strickland. You dudes don't know nothing about Rod Strickland back in the day, baby. But check this out. Man, hit him with the Rod Strickland. Got him all out of sorts, all out of his wits. Muscle relaxed him. Flat down the line of scrimmage. Show the numbers. Good shit. And then create the catch a little bit as well. Look at this. Steffon Diggs, a little bit later in his career, but he gets to go against a first-team all-pro cornerback in Tre'Davious White as well every day in practice, just like Bateman going against Marlon Hump right here. And look at this. Oh, look at that. Outside shade. Got him. He thought he was going to the inside. Stacked him. Racked him. Rack him. Damn, that's hard. Oh, no. Come on. He got my boy Trey White fertilizing himself. He made that man fertilize himself in practice, man. Come on. You're doing that to an all-pro safety, you know you dope. And that's what, all-pro cornerback, you know you dope. And that's what helps a guy like a Josh Allen take it to the next level. So Lamar Jackson, to me, has been at that next level, but just imagine now with him, with the influx of these type of receivers that he's getting now. Well, I'm not sure why he did that. He must have been watching those other routes. Right before the snap, look at that, outside shade, play him to go inside. But listen, if you play somebody to go inside, then you let him get back without that frame, get back outside the framework, you can check him right there. He turns and commits to inside, and nope. Rod Strickland his ass again. Now it's a foot race, but guess what? It's about angles as well. My man getting upfield. If the throw is nice, got to see it twice, baby. Throw is dope. Trey White can catch up all he wants, but he's stacked. If it's a good throw, you throw it overhead, that's what happens, my man. Damn, what happened right there? Like something happened to my man's. Oh, shit. Look at that. Muscle relaxing motherfucker right there. He running all out of his own ligaments and shit. His damn ankle all contorted, and you see what happens. Fertilization. So, all right, man, there you have it. My man Rashod Bateman very much reminded me of a Steffon Diggs. Hopefully he can have that impact with Action Jackson sometime in the near future. But definitely overall, this is the long game they're playing here, baby. The Baltimore Ravens will be good and have been good for pretty much the past 25 years. And we shall see right there. But Rashod Bateman has a chance to be very special. Same thing with Tylan Wallace there. Don't sleep on him as well. To me, he's equally as talented, and he got some shit in his game that even Rashod Bateman probably don't have with that damn the ability to high point the ball and all that. Now, Bateman can do that shit too, though. So I don't know. They're very similar in that aspect. Two good damn rookies that they got in the same draft, man, and got them both at a premium. Ooh, somebody's doing some good work out there in the executive office. All right. So thank you to everybody who's been supporting quality content, man. It's always a flock party around here. If you haven't done so, make sure you send some quality support to your boy right here. We're keeping the lights on, making sure that it's worth my while to continue to do this Ravens content, baby. And I love to do it, and it's my favorite thing to do. So holla at your boy. It's your boy Murph, the Underground King, Top Billin Sports, and I am out. Peace.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.